So today, a little bit different start for the vlog. We happen to be at a place called 5-6 Productions here in Vegas. I am meeting Jamie Kerstetter, Ashley Sleeth, and Thomas Keeling, and we are going to film some poker content for WPT Global. So let's get inside, knock this out, then let's get into a game someplace.
That's the best. What are you doing?
It is Saturday, June 18th, early afternoon, and the plan was to head down to the Bellagio earlier this morning, jump into a game right away before the list got crazy, but that didn't exactly work out.
Wait, what do you mean it didn't work out? What happened?
Good morning. Today is June 18th. Saturday? Yeah, Saturday. 11:30 in the morning. I have just finished one vlog, and the plan today is to get down to Bellagio relatively early and create another vlog. This vlog. So, wish me luck. We are going to get out of here within an hour. At least that's what I'm telling myself. We're going to play well and win things. Here's a fun fact. I just left the Bellagio and I didn't play a hand. I didn't even get into a game. I got all the way down to the Bellagio and realized that I didn't have a dime on me. Not a penny, not a dollar, nothing. So, we head back home.
Wow. Sucks to be you. All right. Take care now.
So right now, we're home. Probably going to sit around for maybe an hour or so and then head down to the strip and see what's going on. Hopefully get into a game. Hopefully the list won't be crazy yet. And then hopefully we'll win a lot of things. Feels like we got a lot of hoping going on today. But honestly, it's Saturday. Just gonna play it by ear. We are currently outside of the Bellagio, making the trek over to the World Series of Poker to meet some friends, to meet a guy named Eric, to do some things. And then we are jumping into a cash game here at this establishment. So wish us luck. Luck mainly about getting to the World Series and not getting hit by a car. That's really where I need it. So we've arrived here at the WSOP, and believe it or not, I'm actually thinking about jumping in a tournament. A tournament. Me. Hey, what's going on, man?
Jamin, what's up? We, you might not remember, we played Cash.
So we are all done with our little skit at the World Series. And a little backstory there. I got a couple DMs on Twitter that there was an individual that had created a vlog for PokerGo that was called The Drawing Dead. So long story short, me and him got in contact He had the idea to create that little skit. I walked over to Bally's, we knocked it out in about 5 minutes, and now I'm headed back to the Bellagio to hopefully get into a 5-10 game. That's it. By the time I finally get into a game at the Bellagio, I'm tired. Actually, I'm hot and tired. Vegas summers aren't cool, and walking around outdoors in that heat? Killer. I'm looking forward to just taking a seat, cooling off for a bit, ordering some food, and settling in. The poker gods had other plans. My first hand, no, not the first hand I played, but literally the first hand I see, pocket aces. I haven't even physically sat down yet. I play this hand kneeling on my chair. Open, raise, re-raise, shove, call, and before you know it, I'm all in. First hand. The villain asked to run it twice. I oblige, and my aces win both boards. The scoop. Well, that's a good way to start a session. Thanks, man. Yeah, I know, right? If you've ever seen a first hand double up, what happens next is someone at the table goes, "Wow, must be nice," and then someone else goes, "Do you need a rack?" And then someone else chimes in that they've been there for 47 days and they haven't even seen a single ace. Standard stuff. While this is going on, I'm stacking my chips and finally starting to sit down. Still don't have the vlogging setup in place, but at least I'm in my seat. So the second hand at the table, again, not the second hand played. This is literally the second hand I've seen. I open from the cutoff with Jack 10 of diamonds and the big blind calls. The dealer shows us ace of spades, queen of diamonds, 4 of clubs, and the big blind checks. Great flop for me. I potentially have all the 2 pairs, all the sets, top pair, top kicker, etc. In actuality, I just have a gut shot, but he doesn't know that. He checks and I bet $50 and he calls. The dealer now reveals the turn. The king of diamonds. Wait, what? Seriously? I'm just binking gut shots now? The big blind checks again, and now I bet $100, which he check raises to $225. Is this real life? I flat his check raise. The river brings a total blank, the 8 of spades, and the big blind follows his check raise with a check, which is a little strange. With about $600 in the pot, I bet $400 on the river, and the big blind now executes the double check raise and shoves for about $900 total, which I obviously call holding the nuts. It matters little, but I expected him to turn over king queen or ace 4, neither of which are check raises, but would make sense. I was pretty shocked when he tables queen jack offsuit.
Nope, your hourly's doing good. It's doing good. This is your table, man.
Thanks. So 2 hands in, and I'm up heaps. Then we get dealt the third hand. Again, this is not the third hand I played. This is literally the third hand I saw. On the button, which is the best position to get a hand, this dealer, this horrible, horrible dealer pitches me jack of diamonds, 3 of clubs. This is some bullshit. Unplayable. I fold. I know it appears as if we are heading to the mid-session update spot, which we are, but this is not the mid-session update. In fact, the only reason I'm out here is because I ordered some food and I decided I would rather eat it outside than eat it in. This game appears good. My first hand at the table, I doubled up. Very first hand, aces versus Ace King offsuit. We ran it twice. I won both. My very next hand, I won another $1,400 when I turned a gut shot straight with Jack 10 of diamonds. So, like I said, I've been in the game for 45 minutes and I have a lot more chips than you should probably realistically have after 45 minutes. So now I'm gonna eat, then we're gonna get back in there. Maybe win some more big collisions. That'd be nice. After such an exciting and profitable start to the session, I naturally just figured that my seat had been picked by the poker gods, and I was going to have one of those sessions where every hand all night is playable and I win piles. I was wrong. In fact, I was very wrong. I really didn't play any hand that went past the flop for probably 2 hours, and it was very unfortunate because the dynamic of this table was wild. Here, the low jack opens to a standard $30, and the high jack puts in a 3-bet to $80. The button flats the 3-bet cold, and the small blind comes along. I'm in the big blind with king jack offsuit, and the action in front of me already makes no sense. How are people flatting 3-bets here when the low jack opener still has to act? And he could just have a monster. I fold, and as if on cue, the low jack 4-bets to $340. Good for you, low jack guy. This hand should be over if the hijack folds. The hijack does just that and quickly folds, as does the button. And here's where things, well, they get a little weird. The small blind, who had already overcall flatted the hijack 3-bet, now chooses to flat the low jack's 4-bet. What is that? This is not a thing. There's literally no hand that wasn't strong enough to raise the hijack, but is still strong enough to flat a low jack 4-bet. It just doesn't exist. I'm really interested in this hand now. On a flop of ace of spades, 7 of diamonds, 10 of diamonds, the small blind checks, and the low jack quickly moves all in for about $700, and now the small blind tanks. And tanks. And tanks. After 1 minute and 37 seconds, he says, I have a big draw, and if I had a diamond in my hand, I'd call. Then he folds. And this is the game I'm now card dead in. Pretty common spot here. Action is folded around to the small blind, and in dropped raked games, this is typically where one person looks at the other and asks about just chopping and taking their blinds back. However, in a tying rake game, this is unnecessary as there is no money saved from not playing the hand, and blind versus blind situations can often be the bloodiest of the encounters. Here, the small blind opens to $40, and we find the defend with ace-deuce offsuit from the big blind. Off to the flop, heads up, we see the 4 clubs, 9 of hearts, 9 of spades revealed. Interesting texture, and the small blind continues for $30. Now, pre-flop, the small blind will be opening more 9s than I'll be defending with a call because some of my 9s, like 9-8 suited for instance, would most likely raise. Does he know that? Maybe, but probably not. Either way, I have an ace, which is a pretty good card, and so I decide it's too good to fold, and I call. The small blind checks the turn 7 of hearts, and his passivity is our opening. No need to go with the crazy sizing here. We bet just $70 or about half pot, and he lets it go. I sit in mild frustration as the game stayed good, despite my lack of having playable hands. Here, though, I pick up a very playable one in Jack 10 of diamonds on the button. The player in the cutoff spot has posted and checked his options, so I raise a tiny bit larger here. I make it $40. Both small and big blinds come along, the cutoff folds, and we head to the flop 3 ways. 10 of spades, king of clubs, deuce of hearts. The flop is checked to me, and it's always nice to have a pair, but my kicker is kind of, well, it could be better. We skip the whole value acquisition step on this street by checking. The turn jack of hearts, now that's damn good, and it's checked to me again. Here I choose to bet $70, and although I shed the big blind, the small blind comes along. The river, it's the opposite of good, meaning it's bad, really bad. Queen of clubs. The small blind checks once more, and it's great that I have 2 pair and all, but there's a 4-line into a straight on board, and not many hands I can call a bet that I beat. I check this one back, fully expecting to lose a decent portion of the time to either a straight or a bigger 2 pair. Expectations are fulfilled when he turns over 10-9 offsuit. We are getting near the bottom of our opening aces here from this position, but we do find the open to $30 with ace-10 offsuit. Apparently, no one else at the entire table likes their hand except the cutoff, and he calls. Out of position on a flop of ace-king-king, we check, and the cutoff does the same. We check again on the 8 of clubs turn, and again, the cutoff checks. The jack of clubs falls on the river, and that's enough checking. We make a motion to bet, and the cutoff snap folds. Easy game. The very next hand, we look down at pocket 10s from early position and open to $30, only to get quickly 3-bet to $100 from the cutoff. We could 4-bet here. I mean, it's rare, but we could do it. We don't, though. This cutoff has been playing well, seems solid, and no reason to reach that deep into the bag of tricks. We call. The flop, well, it leaves much to be desired. Ace of diamonds, king of spades, 9 of clubs. Our hand just went from, hey, there's a good chance it's possibly ahead, to this is going to be a hard one to win real fast. We lead with a check. The cutoff bet $70, and although it feels bad, there isn't much we can do with this scary board. We fold. As you all know, I have a sort of love-hate relationship with ace-king, as I think we all do. Sometimes it's the friend you need, and sometimes it's that friend's cousin. You know, you don't really like him too much, but you kind of have to agree to let him hang around. The problem is, you never know which of these 2 versions of ace-king you'll get. From the cutoff, we open to $30 and only get action from the button. Not much going on for us on the 5 of spades, jack of spades, 8 of diamonds board, and we continue by checking. The button now decides to bet $40. Our hand, especially holding the ace of spades, is a little too strong to fold, so we call. The turn queen of spades improves our equity by adding 2 nut draws into the mix, and we check again. This time the button fires $100, and now with both nut straight and flush draws, we make an easy call. The river 6 of hearts, brick. Leading here into a button that has bet both flop and turn is kind of suicidal, so we shift into give up mode and do just that when the button fires $200. Long periods of not playing hands or not making hands when you do play them is pretty normal for a poker session. Or hell, even across sessions. In times like this, you tend to have to make do with some creativity, extending your neck out a bit and hopefully pulling it back in before the executioner's act shows up. In other words, there's a lot of this. An early position player opens to $30 and we bump it up to $100 with ace 4 of hearts. Not many of the non-Broadway suited aces are playable here. This, however, is one of them. Action folds back around to the opener and he makes the call. If the executioner is coming, let him come, because we catch a good flop in 9 of hearts, deuce of clubs, 10 of hearts. When the original opener checks, we pop off to the tune of $120. and he finds the fold, which is pretty lucky for one of us because I really had no plans to slow down at all. Beginning of the session, I ran extraordinarily good. 2 huge pots right out the gate. Then the middle of the session happened, and I ran kind of average. Nothing special. Then this hand happened, and, well, the hijack opens to $30 and gets raised by the small blind to $130. And here we are, partying with our cousin's friend again. Although this time, he's nicely dressed. The ace king of hearts. Flatting? Pfft. We put in the cold 4-bet to $280. The hijack didn't ask for all this smoke. He folds. The small blind, well, he did. He essentially min-click 5 bets to $600, leaving himself $450 behind. I pause. Channel my inner Jack Effel.
Let's roll. You're calling 17, you're calling 22.
If I'm calling 600, I'm calling 1,050. In shove, covering. And he snap calls my shove. Uh-oh.
Once or twice?
Up to you.
Twice.
With kings?
This king.
2 times.
8K, 8150 hold it, 8K, 8150 hold it.
Wow.
Chop it up. So, yeah. I'm still running extraordinarily good, I think. This is really sort of a mess of a hand here. Under the gun opens to $30, which should mean he has a really, really strong hand. Action folds around to me in the small blind, and I call. This is a misclick with King Queen of Diamonds. It's not bad for me to find the call here, but 90 times out of 100, I'm raising. Either way, as played, we go to the flop heads up. 10-9-7 with 2 hearts and 1 diamond. I check and he fires a half pot continuation bet. Although I have nothing but king high, I have the potential for a lot of somethings, so I call. The turn 6 of hearts brings in the front door flush, which, as you can see, I don't have. It also puts a one-liner to a straight on board, which you can also see that I don't have. I check and he checks it back. The fact that neither of us should have many 8s at all in our ranges crosses my mind. I don't necessarily expect him to know and act upon this at 5-10, but it's forefront in my mind when I make the upcoming river bluff that I'm getting ready to make. The river reveals the 10 of diamonds, which again is a big nothing for my actual hand. King high most likely isn't good against the range of an under the gun opener, as he can just have all of the ace X type hands. I lead for $100. He thinks about it.
There's a pair straight and a flush. I can't beat much.
Shows me pocket jacks. And they hit the muck.
Thanks, man. It's a scary board. my man was smooth with that move. He was smooth with that move. Did y'all see it?
We are outside and it is windy, and that is a surefire way to tell that the session is over. That session was kind of disappointing. Right out the gate, gangbusters. The session started off fabulously. First two hands, can't complain about those. After that, just kind of dead. My hands were dead. The table was kind of meh. Then there was a hand that happened with me chopping with Ace King of Hearts versus Pocket Aces. And then we just kind of went into a dead zone. I would have loved to have stayed, but after a couple key players left the table, it was just kind of dying. So, time to wrap it up, even though it's only 9 o'clock. So now the decision is, do I try to find another game somewhere at 9 o'clock on a Saturday night during the World Series? Or do we just call it a night? I honestly don't even know if I have enough footage from this session to make a decent vlog. Oh, I don't know. I will decide here in the next few minutes. So if I don't see you, thanks for watching. If you like the vlog, then like the vlog and leave me a comment and subscribe and do all that stuff. And I will probably respond. Until then, I'll see you next time. Bye.
I just wanted to let y'all know that I'm going full creep. I'm going full mustache only creep for the foreseeable future. Y'all can block me, unfriend me, unfollow me. You know, you got to do what you got to do, but I'm going creep. Y'all want to see all the outtakes, fun facts, and behind-the-scenes craziness? Well, here we go.
Nope, your hourly's doing good. It's doing good. This is your table, man.
Thanks.
Because I seriously doubt I have enough footage for a legitimate vlog. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and ooh, backlit. Thanks for watching. If you like the vault. So, time to wrap it up. So today, Tuesday, June 14th, going to start a bit differently. We are at a... So today, Tuesday, June 14th, the vlog is going to start a little bit differently. I am currently at a... So today, Tuesday, June 14th, this vlog is going to start a bit differently. We are currently at 5-6 Productions, which is a studio here in Vegas, and I'm here to meet Jamie Kerstetter, Ashley Sleeth, Thomas Keeling, and we are going to film some... But we're up, we're at 'em. But we're up and we're at 'em, and let's go win things. Saturday, June, and I don't know anyone that's down in that area at 11 noon where I could just like hit them up to borrow like $3 grand and get it back to them. Plus that's always kind of uncomfortable. So I am just headed home. I'm gonna head home. I'm gonna refilm another opening. Only this time we're not going directly to the Bellagio. We need to go to the World Series to meet this guy named Eric. And then hopefully get into a Bellagio game. Because at that point, the list at the Bellagio will be insane. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Just more behind the scenes vlog stuff for you. I'm so ridiculous. Hope. Got a lot of hoping. Got a lot of hoping. We got a lot of hoping going on. The World Series of Poker to meet a.
It was a complete mistake. I can't. I'm mortified.
No.
I'm gonna change it right away.
Oh, thank you.
No. I swear to God. I hope you know. I would never have done
No,
like, on purpose.
I-
So I'm checking out the satellites at the WSOP because I busted my 2 monster stack bullets, and to be honest with you, I'm like, my bankroll is shot. So I think that this is where they shoot the vlog. This is where.
A tournament. Me.
I think I know that.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Jamin. I don't know if you remember me. My name's Eric. We played some cash together at
Oh,
the
man.
WSOP in like October.
Yeah. I remember that.
Anyway, after we met, and you were like, had all your fan people on you, and because you have your great vlog, and after you told me that, I've watched your vlog, and I love it.
Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it.
And I'm actually making my own little like short movies for Poker Go.
Nice.
Like funny little videos like
Right.
this.
What's it called?
It's called, I used to have a different title, and then I came up with what I thought was really good. It's called Drawing Dead.
I've heard of this. This is you that has the Drawing Dead vlog?
Yeah.
I had a couple friends of mine send me messages about this Drawing Dead vlog that somebody else was creating, and I thought it was a joke. I thought they were trolling me. My vlog that I've now had for 5 years is called The Drawing Dead.
No, it's not. Come on.
I swear to God.
Don't fuck around. Are you serious?
I swear, that's the name, The Drawing Dead.
Yours is called The Drawing Dead? Are you're being serious?
I'm being, yeah, dead serious.
I'm such an idiot.
I totally get it. I totally get it.
I'm so
no harm, no foul.
I can't believe that. I thought I had such a great idea, and my great idea is your idea.
No, you did have a great idea. It's a great name, especially for a vlog in the poker space.
No, but it's like, I clearly didn't think it up. Like I just co-opted it as like a brain steal from you.
It's fine.
I'm gonna change it right away.
Oh, thank you.
I'm really sorry. I hope you know that it was a complete accident. I'm gonna Google the name to make sure nobody else has it or anything like it.
That'd be awesome. All right, I am off. It's nice to meet the owner of the other drawing.
What an idiot I am. What the hell am I gonna call it now? Just kidding.
Mornings are the same. I don't wanna play this game. Let me go back to sleep.